Hey there, Stuart Elliott from Double C Coaching. Now here's an interesting story from the Second World War. Apparently the British Air Force used to employ people who were colourblind in the map reading room to check out the aerial photographs they'd had taken. And the reason for this was that ordinary sighted people, people who had full colour vision, were only able to see or notice the trees, the fields, the hedgerows, the roads, the cliffs, the normal topography of the land, unless something else was pointed out to them. Whereas the colourblind people, they were able to see shapes, different shapes, and they could pick up all these little things that weren't right. And this is a very interesting little point because normally, colourblind is perceived as a weakness. And here we have colourblind people who are using it as a strength, And this is interesting because you may have a weakness, I may have a weakness, but if we don't dwell on it and look at it as a weakness, we see how we can use it to our advantage, then we're actually much better off than other people. There's a story of a boxer, a colleague of mine has got a friend who's a Thai boxer, and he lost his sight in one eye when he was about 4 years old. But he's a champion boxer. He wins most of his fights. Why? Because he's turned that disadvantage of one-sightedness into an advantage. He knows that people are going to attack them, so he's developed strategies to prevent them from gaining an advantage by attacking him on his blind side. And this surprises them, and he wins. So have a think about this. Maybe you don't see any weaknesses at the moment, but maybe you've got a colleague, maybe you've got a subordinate who you work with and you're responsible for. Maybe they've got some weaknesses. Or maybe someone in your family. Have a look and see how you can encourage them to grow that weakness into an advantage and become much better people and obviously much happier people. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? So why don't you have a think about it and then let me know in the comments how you're going to apply it in your life. And don't forget to like and share and come back for the next quick success tip. Ciao now!